Consequences of gender disappointment. Currently, it's a trend on social media to try and normalize gender disappointment. However, gender disappointment has enormous consequences. To begin with, the gender disappointment associated with not having a boy is greater than not having a girl. And this is because gender disappointment is based on gender stereotypes. A lot of parents who miss out on having a boy are sad because they believe that is the end of their lineage. There's no one to socially continue with their lineage. It ends with the man of the house. However, for parents who've missed out on having a girl, they give trivial reasons like, oh, we wanted a mini me of the wife, someone I could dress up and play with dolls, or someone who her brothers could protect. As you can see, the reasons given for missing out on having a girl, they seem trivial compared to the reasons or the main reasons given for not having a boy. I find it heartbreaking that we're trying to normalize gender disappointment without normalizing talking about the consequences. Gender disappointment in some countries results in the mass murder of the unwanted sex. In countries like China, some studies estimate around 30 to 60 million girls have been killed either before they were born or immediately after they were born. And this has led to an excess number of boys as opposed to women. And also, that has consequences for girls as well, because if there are more men than women, it means they're fighting for these fewer girls, and it usually leads to kidnapping of girls even when they're little babies. And we might think that this also does not happen in Western countries. Apparently, some people still try and abort girls when they find out they're pregnant with girls. They try and abort them. And here's why we must normalize talking about the consequences of gender disappointment. And this is because it does not end with birth. How many parents will abuse their children because they were not the gender they wanted, and this abuse will continue for the rest of their lives? And this is so normal. I know enough girls or women whose parents were so disappointed with them not being boys. Up to this day, they still, they still say things like, if only you were a boy, if only you were this. We must normalize talking about this. And we must say, yes, you felt disappointed, but why didn't you work on it? And in conclusion, I believe it is okay to acknowledge gender disappointment, but it's better to work on it. And also, we must all acknowledge the devastating effects of gender disappointment. So, if you've not done so, please follow me on all my social media pages and let's talk more about health and social issues. See you next time. I'm Dr. Sonia Kariuki.